one less jam. Killed the nigga, that's one less man. And he didn't learn one lesson. And he ain't the only one stressing. I want you and you want best.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Grand Shogun. And I'm here for One Piece. I'm here for One Piece chapter review of 1080 entitled Hero of the Marine, the Hero of Legend. Yes. So, of course, we're going to get some Garp wank in this chapter. This chapter is actually really dope. Really dope. And it's kind of cool actually getting to see Garp get into action. It's been a while. But, I mean, it's dope. But, chapter starts off on Full of Lead Island, the pirate island, Blackbeard's home base. And Kobe has escaped. Because we know Blackbeard took Kobe hostage. And he now escaped. The island is a pirate paradise, basically. So, inhabitants of the island are lawless pirates. They're just low life criminals. They all want to get Kobe because they want to turn him in for the Cross Guild reward. You know, Cross Guild put out bounties on Marines, and Kobe actually has a 5-star Marine. Like he's a 5-star Marine. He has a 5-star bounty, and he's only a captain, and he's the only captain to have such a high reward, and it's because of the cachet that Kobe has. Kobe is actually known as he's known as a hero, so he's technically the new hero of the Marines. He has a ways to go in terms of strength, but in terms of like merit and cachet and you know what I'm saying, recognition, he is a hero. And that has to do with the Rocky Port incident. We haven't really gotten a full in-depth, like beat for beat what happened during the Rocky Port incident, but we do know the Rocky Port incident is what gives Kobe his hero moniker. It's what led Law to becoming a Shichibukai. And it's what led Blackbeard to obtaining Beehive Island, Full of Lead Island. So it was an insane event that we get to see the remnants of, that led to, that actually shaped a lot of things in the New World. So that was a pretty big event that we really didn't get to witness, but we see the fallout of. But yeah, everybody wants Kobe, and the giant skull mountain in the middle of the island, it's talking. It says it can feel something going around his upper pectoral. Yeah, so we find out that it's Avalo Pizarro, the corrupt king. He has the island fruit, which is insane. So it seems to be a better fruit, that like an upgraded Pika's fruit. He merges with the island and he becomes the island. That's how he can feel where Kobe was, because Kobe is leading a group of prisoners. He's leading a group of prisoners. He's leading them off the island. So Kobe is still like Oda's going out his way to really show Kobe in a light of always putting people above himself, and sort of selfless acts that Kobe does. He did it during Marineford. He did it during Amazon Lily, again when Blackbeard took him. So he's going out his way to show Kobe in a really heroic light. Kobe's leading people away. Avalo can sense this because he can emerge with the island. He can actually feel it, and he can see the imprint of his face. It's in sort of it's where Shiryu is. So they're in some type of room somewhere, probably somewhere that only they have access to. Only the top ranking pirates and Blackbeard's crew. Somewhere they only have access to, I'm sure. And he's talking to Shiryu. Shiryu says, why don't you just, you can feel where they are. Why don't you just capture Kobe again? And he says it's because I don't want to mess up the place. And he does remark that they only recently are fixing what happened during Rocky Port. So Rocky Port is again getting referenced. So hopefully we actually get to see what happened during Rocky Port in like a flashback or something like that. I don't know. But it was a pretty big incident. Again, Rocky Port getting referenced. We then get to see Vasco Shot. He's like floating on a bubble. It's crazy. And Vasco Shot comments that he can get Kobe back if he burns down the city or something crazy like that. And then Bizarre was like, of course not. Blackbeard would be furious. So the dynamic between this crew, I actually like this crew. I really do. They are very sinister, and it seems to me that it's going to be even more so highlighted in this final saga because they're making moves. Even before, of like a page before this, it was referenced about how Kobe was freeing people, and they're actually like supposed to be people who are going to be sold into slavery or something like that. So Blackbeard has a really sinister crew. The dichotomy, like, it's really nice how they completely are the opposite of our Straw Hat Pirates. You know what I'm saying? The heroes of the story, the Straw Hat Pirates. They are complete opposites, and I actually like that. I actually like that. And in a lot of ways, when Blackbeard was foreshadowed, when he first was introduced, he was introduced as a foil to Luffy. Complete opposite of Luffy. They were the same, but they were like dichotomically different, if that makes sense. Like when they were introduced, Luffy hates cherry pies, Blackbeard loves cherry pies, and they said they were commenting on the same thing, but it was always the opposite, which is really crazy. Really crazy. But yeah, I really do love the dynamics that of this crew. I can sit here and watch them talk banter for a whole chapter. I really could. Sanwan Wolf is also he's also in the chapter. He's not doing anything really. He's laying around and sleep. Yeah, he's actually just sleep. He's actually just sleep. The pirates find him, catch up to Kobe, and then we get the flashback. This has to be right after Amazon Lily, because they're all sitting down. Blackbeard, his crew. You even got Kuzan here. Blackbeard says that he's going to use Kobe to bargain with the world government to try and make Full of Lead Island, the pirate paradise. He wants to make that a full-fledged country. A full-fledged country. That's his dream. He wants to be the king of an actual country. That all right. That's a crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's not. Blackbeard always has a scheme. He always has a plot, and he uses anything and anyone that he can to get to it. So this is a nice little caveat. I don't think this is his final. Like, I don't think this is his ultimate dream to make a kingdom. But I do have a little theory. So I'm kind of wondering. I am wondering how that's going to play out. I actually might put that theory out this week. We have a break this week, so I might actually put that theory out. So yes, Blackbeard going to use Kobe. Kobe says that's not going to work because he's a member of Sword. Sword are sort of Marines who can act on their own accord. They're Marines until it doesn't benefit the world government for them to be Marines anymore. So if something were like, they can go attack not warlords. They can go attack Yonko without permission. They can just act on their own accord. They can go attack without permission, but if they are caught, the government can denounce them and say, yeah, that was them. They can act all the way on their own. So Kobe says this isn't gonna work. They won't, you know what I'm saying? They won't allow me to be used as a bargaining chip. I'm a member of Sword. If you try, they'll just disown me. Kuzan agrees. He says, you're a member of Sword. Okay, so that makes sense. Blackbeard's sticking with the plan. He said, even if you are a member of Sword and that doesn't work, you still are known as a hero. And you have so much cachet with just the regular people that even if that is the case and that are the rules of the world government and Sword, then it'll deal a great blow to the perception of regular people, just people who don't know anything about that code or anything about the rules of what Sword does. That'll deal a great blow to them if a Yonko captured you and the government didn't do anything about it. So that's I actually agree with Blackbeard on that one. That is actually really smart. Like I said, these guys are sinister, man. So they lock him up. Perona shows up because, as we know, when did we get? Was that during Wano? When we got the fact that they had killed Gecko Moria's guy, his crewmate, and then they took Gecko Moria because they want his fruit too. Blackbeard wants him to serve under him or take his fruit, stuff like that. Perona going to get Moria back. She wants Moria. She's gonna bust Kobe out to further help that go because she can't do it herself. And then Kobe's running away from the other pirates. She's carrying this ball and chain. Then we get introduced to a lot of the Marines that we've never seen before. Well, we've seen some of these people before. Well, we haven't seen them fight. We can so Marines show up. They're they're like clay beings, golems. Golems is actually a better word for them. They're completely made out of clay, and they are controlled by this guy called Prince Gruss. He has the glorp glorp fruit. He's a clay man, so he's a member of Sword. He can make golems. So these things, they're full sized people too. They're actually really big. So they're fighting the pirates. Even one pirate slices one of the heads off and nothing really happens to it. He actually acts like a Logia, because yeah, he's made out of clay, so that makes sense. We also get introduced to Kujaku. I love Kujaku. I love her. She has the tame fruit, I guess is what it's called, or the whip fruit. She she has a whip, and when she whips something, she can like give it a command. She can tell it to give it. She gives it an order, and it's really dope. It works on inanimate objects as well. She whips the buildings. She tells them to move, and the buildings are actually moving. It's insane fruit. Insane fruit. It's an insane fruit. Really, really dope. Really dope. We also get introduced to Kujaku is the granddaughter of Suru. I think that's her name. The old lady who has the wash power, who has her power is insane too. Suru's power is silly. It's silly. Her power is insane. Kujaku, yeah, she's the granddaughter of Suru. We also get introduced to Hibari, who is, she looks like just a sniper. I don't think she has a devil fruit. She's just a sniper, and the sniper, like the bullets that she can shoot out, is that I can't remember what it's called, but it turns gunpowder into flowers, because she does that to the pirates. It was introduced in that cover page. Vegapunk had made it. Yeah, it's one of his little things. And then we also see Tashigi. She didn't really do anything though. But everybody is like compacting. They're surrounding Kobe into the plaza and the town. And then we get Garp. He punches. Yo, this is insane. He lifts his ship up by punching the water. Retarded. That is crazy. Crazy. A Navy battleship. So it's in the air. It's in the air. It's in the air. Like, he lifted the battleship into the air by punching the water. It's crazy. It's crazy. And everybody's afraid. I was like, there can't be Garp. I thought he retired. Vice Admiral Garp. Everybody's trying to run from the square. And then Garp said, do you have any idea who you taking prisoner? The future of the Navy and his protege. And then he uses Galaxy Impact, which is an insane Conqueror's coding attack. And it destroys a bunch of buildings. And that was the end of the chapter. That was the end. Now, it's an insane attack. It really is. I think a lot of people are overhyping it. Just because I don't think a lot of people thought Garp was still this strong. Maybe that's probably why. But yeah, he's insane. Garp's insane. It's a crazy attack. Yeah. It's nuts. It's really nuts. But yeah, like I said, this further cements to me that Kobe is going to be written into like he's supposed to be he's going to be the future. He's going to be the new Garp. So back in the day, Garp was the hero of the Marines. He was possibly one of the strongest Marines to have existed. Him along with Sengoku. They were both really, 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 really formidable. even, you know what I'm saying, you had people like Roger even commenting like, yo, man, none of you Marines can mess with us. Y'all gotta go get Garp, Sengoku. So it's crazy. Yeah, what do I expect to go on from this? I would love if we stayed in Philet Island. I'm not gonna lie. I would love if we stayed here. I don't know if we stay here. If we do stay here, we could possibly get Blackbeard Pirates versus Garp. Blackbeard Pirate, and if Blackbeard Pirates can fight off Garp without Blackbeard, these are just the pirates. Kuzan's not there either, because Garp versus Kuzan would be just just insane. Oh my god, I would love to see that. I would really love to see that. But I don't think we'll get that. I can see the Blackbeard Pirates jumping Garp, because then, I mean, why fight one-on-one? They're all there. Fair fight. No, it's not happening. This would be dope. I definitely think Kobe's going to be freed. It'll be really crazy if Garp died. I don't see that happening though. But that'd be insane. That'd be really insane. Garp sacrifices himself for Kobe, and Kobe, in the midst of seeing something like that, get some type of crazy hockey power up. That'd be crazy. That'd be really, 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 really crazy. Anyway, that's it for me. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Garp's feat. A lot of people are saying this is the best feat we've seen in One Piece. I don't think so. I'm hearing that though, but I'll put that question into the comments. You guys answer that, because I don't see it. But yeah. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate y'all. Peace, and I am out.
It could be over in a split second. If I ain't got a minute, at least give me 6 seconds. I'm from the Midwest where niggas keep the Smith Wesson. They street fight like Mortal Kombat, but this Tekken. Niggas get hit up in they head and they midsection. I'm Danny Glover, cause I'm lethal with